Welcome back to yet another episode of Mr. Bama's Dissect. We're back from the international break. Everyone is trying to go, everyone is trying to watch football. For the Man U fans, here we go again. Time to get back to Eric Ten Hag ball. Well, for those of you who are new here, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. It's football dissection at its peak, nothing else. It's only football that we talk about on here. Well, interestingly, today we're going to, first of all, kudos to the Uganda Cranes. This time we might not really be able to go into calculations and all that, just to get into the AFCON. Well, I think Put has led us to the AFCON the second time after Disabri. Well, there's still a slender calculation needed against South Africa, who are 2 points below Uganda, 10 for 8 points in there, but we'll wait and see. Kudos to them. Well, today we'll start with the Uganda Premier League and then we'll go up. We'll be rising the ladder to Europe and all that. Well, we've had a lot of action going through during the week. We had AC Villa taking on Solito Bright Stars. Villa going to goals up and Solito Bright Stars coming through to equalize. A very interesting game inside there. Of course, Bright Stars had 2 goals ruled out for offside, meaning AC Villa was about to be given a run for their money. Well, there's how God does his things. Vipers managing to do a 2-0 win in there. Okello putting in a penalty inside there. I think they wanted to give him some confidence, and then Captain Milton Carissa scoring the second goal. URA, a side that I expected to win on the night, actually succumbed to a 1-0 loss. And then the game of the day today will be KCCA UPDF. KCCA looking to get back on top of the table. And then everyone is looking forward to seeing a fox in the box. There you can see going to be playing alongside Nico Sadat. And Nico Sadat, for those of you who don't know him, this is a KCCA player that went to play in Europe. I think he was playing for Dundee in Scotland and things didn't go well. He got a surgery and all that. And then his career somehow took a slump in there. But we'll expect to see KCCA cooking inside there, getting back to the top of that table. Of course, they're building a stadium for them in there. And KCCA never loses at home. So I'll give you guys an automatic KCCA win against UPDF. We'll jump straight into the big mix in the English Premier League. The big clash of the weekend will be Liverpool taking on Chelsea. Just to give you a quick one on this one, Liverpool has the meanest defense in the Premier League. And then Chelsea, I think, ranks second in the Premier League for goals scored. Score 16 goals. They're just a goal behind Man City, which is really impressive. Liverpool, on the other hand, have only conceded 2 goals in the Ancelotti era. What is in it in this tie? Well, Cole Palmer won the Player of the Month last month out. And then in the past few seasons, he's actually racked up 44 goals and assists. I think he's leading in the Premier League in that statistic. I still think this Chelsea side has a lot of defensive frailties. They know how to score goals, but they also know how to concede goals. Makarevsky has failed to get his best center partnering. He's changing the defenders. He's putting in Adrebayo. He's putting in Disasi. So he's not really gotten a formidable backline inside there to make it solid. But when we get into the midfield, I think Caicedo and Fernandes have been solid this season. Yeah, this is the thing. They've begun replicating the money that they actually signed them for. And then, of course, Cole Palmer on the right is bad news for any defender outside there. Jadon Sancho back playing football on the left side. We expect to see him cooking a few spots inside there. And then Nicholas Jackson. Last time we praised him, he went back to do what Nicholas Jackson does. But then we expect Chelsea to put up a fight inside there, at least a Chelsea goal inside there. Liverpool, on the other hand, like I said, they've been racking up good clean sheets inside there. The partnership of Van Dijk and Konate has been rock solid there. Well, the major injury they'll have is Alisson Becker actually succumbed to an injury, hamstring injury. He'll be out for a while, but put your money on Kelleher to come up and put up performances. Chelsea guys will not forget Kelleher from the final of the EFL where he made a number of saves inside there that prevented them from winning, with Van Dijk scoring the winning goal. So if you were up to me and I was giving you a prediction for this one, well, I think Liverpool has been resurgent at Chelsea, and their defense is, I don't really trust that Chelsea defense with the Luis Diaz that's running behind you and the Diogo Jota that has actually not yet gotten injured. It's really nice to see that he hasn't gotten injured yet. Been seeing Diogo Jota getting injured most of the time this season. And then in Liverpool, I think they have the best midfielder in probably the Premier League right now. Gravenberch has been forced to play a number 6 position, which he hasn't been playing, and he's been solid in Europe. He's been solid when they come back into the campaign in the Premier League. So keep your eyes on Gravenberch instead there. I think this is also Szoboszlai's season. Coming off a beautiful free kick that he scored for Hungary during the week, it must be something nice to watch. Getting you guys into a prediction for this one. Both of these teams must score in this game. Both of them must. I presume both of them will score. I think Liverpool takes this one away for me. There's a way Ancelotti was even actually last press conferences that he was telling coaches about how he beat Man United and all that, somehow trying to swat Erik Ten Hag's tactics, but I was showing that I think the man has done his homework about the Premier League. And the fixture we will have Arsenal is taking on Bournemouth. Well, this Arsenal-Bournemouth clash is always a one-way. That's always a one-way to Arsenal. Arsenal actually has a number of injuries. Mikel Arteta has to go back to the drawing board and see how to work that out because Julian Timber is out injured. Ben White is out injured. But interestingly, Calafiori is back into the starting lineup. He's actually cooking spots. Martinelli had to play with a knee strap for Brazil. Bukayo Saka led fitness test. Because Martin Odegaard is back in training, and then highly rated Kai Havertz, call him highly rated right now because he's their leading marksman right now. Been underrating him for many seasons, but he's their focal man for goals. Well, the last time Arsenal played against Southampton, we thought it was supposed to be a sure win, but things didn't really pan out the way they were. Well, of course, they were 3-1 winners on the night after conceding first. But so very many Arsenal people talking about Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus needing the sack or needing the boot. Well, this is what I think. I think players that have not been playing very many games just need to get a run of games to ensure consistency. And I think Sterling still has some work to do. You know, he's been on bench for Chelsea for a while and he needs to get back in there. Gabriel Jesus, on the other hand, I don't really think he's an out and out number 9 like very many of us think. But let's wait and see what Arteta cooks. In their last 16 outings, Arsenal has won 12 of these outings and lost only one of them. You know what that means for Bournemouth. The last time Bournemouth was leading Arsenal 2-0, Arsenal came on to win 3-2, and Arsenal has made it a habit to score in the 90th minute. Reece Nelson coming off the bench to score a stoppage time equalizer last time when they were beginning the fight for the Premier League. So I'll give you guys an Arsenal win, but expect Bournemouth to score instead. There, of course, Kepa Arrizabalaga is now signed for Bournemouth on loan. And I think Kepa is one of those goalkeepers that don't like to concede against big teams. He wants to put up a fight in there. So wait and see how that goes. London Derby, West Ham taking on Tottenham. These are two sides that have been finding it hard to take wins. Tottenham has won 2 of their last 5. West Ham has won only 1 of their last 5. Of course, coming against promoted Ipswich. It was nice to see Mohamed Kudus getting back on the score sheet and Gerard Bowen. For those of you who play FPL, you need to keep your eyes on those two. Well, this London Derby always has goals in it. I expect both of these two sides to score, but Postecoglou will not be happy about how they let their guard down against Brighton and lost that one. I expect Postecoglou to score and not forget Brennan Johnson is now on form. He's actually scored, is it 6 in 6, 7 in 7? For someone who was actually facing a lot of media criticism, I know that it's something nice to watch. So expect both of those two teams to score. Man United takes on Brentford. Well, Brentford has scored in each of their past 7 games. Man United guys will not want to listen to this. And now Brentford, remember, broke some Premier League records. They've been scoring in the first 90 seconds of every game for the past 3 games. Well, their focal point right now, ever since the exit of Ivan Toney, is Bryan Mbeumo, the Cameroonian. Man cooking a lot of spots with Johan Wissa out. I think he has taken matters in his own hands to put in goals inside there. Man United, Andre Onana fresh from winning the, I think, Player of the Month for Man United, and then the save of the month. That was save against Crystal Palace. They still have a lot of things missing inside there. Kobbie Mainoo is actually out for 7 games. We'll wait to see what happens in that Man United midfield because Kobbie Mainoo has been the spark for this lackluster Man United for I think since the end of last season. We'll wait to see how that pans out. Everyone is looking forward to see which midfield pairing Kapata is going to bring through inside that one. Of course, Ugarte pulled off with an injury in the 81st minute for Uruguay. And then, of course, Erik Ten Hag was saying Ugarte has not yet adapted to the Premier League. So we'll wait and see how that pans out. Brentford has actually been having a good season. I was watching their dressing room talk the other time when they scored 5 goals against Wolves. Well, the coach said, we've actually conceded of these goals, but we are scoring goals. Actually working to work on the mentalities of those players. Aside from Kobe Mino being injured, Harry Maguire is also out injured. Tyrell Malacia is about to get back cooking sports for the first time in like a year or so. We'll wait to see how that happens. The real question in this fixture will be who's going to play in Man United midfield. Marcus Rashford didn't play for England. Of course, I expect Eric Ten Hag to play him in front there because this Man United side does not have fighting for positions these days. It's a matter of maybe did you make your name back in the day and you play. So this game will be interesting. I'll give you guys an over 1.5. Yeah, because I expect Bournemouth to score a goal inside there. But well, I think Man United makes a statement in this one. But I think that's a possible Man United X instead. I don't see Man United going on to carry this game and win it, but that's a possible X, 1X for Man United. Man City takes on Wolves. Wolves has actually been causing headache to teams. I didn't expect them to play like this after starting the season poorly, but I expect Man City to wash them instead there. Still have a lot of injuries, but the return of Gundogan gives them a lot of stability inside there. And then Jeremy Doku scoring his first goal of the season, the last time out, will be something to boost him. When we get into Germany, the big one in Germany will be Frankfurt taking on Leverkusen. Frankfurt left Bayern Munich wondering the last time they played 3-3 draw inside there. Omar Mamush, African, actually coming off, actually scoring a brace inside there. He's actually been rock solid. He's been hot this season. Yeah, Leverkusen hasn't really been properly impressive the way you expect them to be, like the dynamite they were. But this will be a game of maybe Omar Mamush taking on Victor Boniface, because Boniface is actually rediscovered his scoring form and they've been scoring. So they'll go away to where they expect both of these two players to score inside there. And a possible over 2.5 in this one. Bayern Munich, of course, to cook sports inside there. Bayern Munich is taking on Stuttgart. That's another over 2.5. I trust company's boys to deliver the result. Mainz takes on Leipzig. Oh, Leipzig, interesting one. I expect Leipzig to cook on this one. Leipzig likes to deal Peppers and all that. Peppers is Populars, but I expect them to cook inside this one. The Spanish La Liga, Leganés takes on Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid being at home. I'll give you guys a straight Atletico Madrid win without overthinking it. Real Madrid takes on Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo likes to touch Real Madrid and Barcelona. Expect Celta Vigo to score a goal instead there, but Real Madrid to take the win on for you. Atletico Bilbao takes on Espanyol. Atletico Bilbao, expect Atletico Bilbao to score a goal inside there. Iñaki brothers still cooking a lot of sports inside there. Well, when we go to Italy, the clash of the weekend, Roma will be taking on Inter Milan inside that one. Well, Roma hasn't been scoring goals this season. They've struggled for form. Paulo Dybala was out injured. Of course, he was rumored to get a transfer to Saudi Arabia, which didn't come through. But Italy, Inter Milan. Well, Lautaro Martinez isn't actually scoring the goals as he should be scoring, but of course his striking partner has actually been scoring very many goals inside there. The French forward, yeah, he actually scored a hat-trick in the last game that they played inside there. So I expect Inter Milan to take on these ones and wash them, yeah. Juventus is taking on Lazio. I'll give you guys an under 3.5. Juventus has not yet lost a game this season. Pretty interesting start there. Thiago Motta is cooking a lot of sports. Empoli is taking on Napoli. Napoli is actually at the top of the summit. I expect Napoli to cook in this one. Of course, Scott McTominay has become a formidable force for them in Naples. I didn't really like McTominay as a player, but I hope he goes on to cook inside there, because the guys in Naples actually support him. Bruno Fernandes is doing a gesture for him inside there. 8 of the earth for Naples. I expect them to go on and cook. Romelu Lukaku, of course, these are farmers that he plays in Italy, and I expect him to go on and score inside there. When you get into USA, Inter Miami is taking on New England. I think this will be a very easy win for them, because Lionel Messi back scoring goals. He scored a hat-trick for Argentina last time out, and I think he put in 3 assists inside there, 3 or 2 assists. That's 5 goal contributions. I expect Inter Miami to wash those ones. I think those are some of the fixes that I'll give you guys to go on and watch. Yeah, encourage you guys to keep supporting Ugandan football. Keep supporting Ugandan football. I think we'll begin to maybe talk about Ugandan football more, because what's really interesting to watch is that I have like very many people from my circles that have began playing in the league. Of course, Luboma Joshua, major shout outs, URAFC. We have maybe Anori Shaba Marvin playing for now Wakiso Giants. Big player instead. That one give you a run for your money with his nutmegs. We have Amuhindo now playing for Solito Bright Stars. I think the future is bright for Ugandan talent and the school alumni leagues. It's been nice. 9-14 coalition, it was a beauty. Independence Day, you all made Independence Day nice. Well, at the end of the day, we live football, we breathe football. Let's enjoy the weekend. Don't stake what you cannot manage. Yeah, betting is really harmful to your health. Keep that in mind. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Vamos, we go again.